everyone, my name is Heather and I'm back with another process video for you today. So I apologize because for some reason I don't know where the beginning part of this layout is. So far I have just glued some pattern papers along the bottom, two stripes of green with a grass type texture to it, two strips of striped pattern paper, and then another just striped green pattern paper along the bottom there. And I am following a sketch by Scrapbook Generation. One thing I have found, I'm going to get 17 photos on this layout, this double page spread. And I love it. It doesn't seem too busy even with all those photos. So that is one thing I love about Scrapbook Generation. Their sketches is it's really easy to alter them. I'm not following the sketch exactly because I believe their sketch only called for like 9 or 10 or so photos. I'm not exactly sure, but it's very easy to add in more or cut down ones that they call for. If they call for a 4x6, it's easy to cut it down to 2 3x4s or other ways like that. So I really like how this layout turned out. These are photos that are going to go along with the other video that I made with the soccer ball. It's the same soccer season from 2015, and this is one of the games that he had, and it was pouring down rain. It was hilarious. I thought my son would not want to play, and I thought he would just be like, no way am I playing in the rain, but he got out there and he loved it. And I love these photos of him, especially the one that I put there on the left hand page. You can't see it, it's off the screen now, but it was really cute. He's just like with his hands on his head, and you can't see his face, but I really like these photos. So so I'm just gluing down. The sketch called for a bunch of squares and photos combined up here in the top column, or top 2 columns, I guess you would call it. I guess they're not columns, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm mostly following what they have. I am adding in different pattern papers, and you will see that I'm going to add more photos to these, which they don't have in the sketch, but I'm going to go ahead and do in a little while, and you will see that in a few minutes. So I did have that one square you can see there. It's at the bottom of the screen now, but it will be on the very far right that says soccer. I kind of thought that was just another like a subtitle. I cut that down from I think a 3x4 piece or a 4x4, and I just cut it to fit with the rest of these. So this is how it's going to go, and I just tried to make sure none of the same patterns were next to each other. And then here I believe they called for a 4x6 photo, but I cut these two down to be, like I said earlier, you can do 2 3x4 photos. So these are going to be my main focal photos, and you can see there's another one of him with his hands on his head just because of all the rain. He did really good, and he didn't want to wear his coat. None of them were wearing their coats. It wasn't really cold out, it was just really wet. So I have these two photos, and I matted them together on one black piece to just kind of help them stand out a little bit more. And here's where I'm going to add a few more little photos around, and there was a couple of these I think in the sketch, and a couple of them weren't. And I'm sorry for some weird noise is coming from my neighbor's house, so like a vibrating noise. I really hope you guys can't hear that, but I'm trying to get a bunch of videos recorded today because number one, nobody's sick, knock on wood, but spring break is coming up and there's a lot of things coming up, so I just wanted to make sure that I had videos ready to go so I can not miss my Tuesdays and Fridays. I actually have quite a few extra videos recorded because of the last crop I was at, and then I'm going to another crop this coming weekend, although by the time this video goes up this coming weekend will have long passed probably. So I'm thinking I might even take a week and do upload a video every day that week. That would be kind of a fun thing to do just for something random, but we'll see how it goes. So I went ahead and glued down all my photos just in random spots, and on the pattern papers up above I just picked ones where it would kind of went good with the photos, and I didn't put them exactly in the middle of those squares. I kind of offset them all just for a little bit of added interest. And now I'm going to go and find letters for my title, and I just brought a few of my thickers with me this time. I just kind of grabbed a few of each color And you know me, I'm trying to use them up this year, and I really got a lot used this crop, and so far I've actually gotten quite a bit used, so I'm really happy with that. So the title for this page is going to be Playing in the Rain. And I didn't want to add the word big or playing really big. I just kind of wanted in the rain to be the main focal point of the title. So I'm using the large thickers. These are just foam thickers, and they do take a little bit of messing around with to get them straight. But oh, there goes my dog again. Sorry about that. All right, well, hopefully my dog doesn't keep barking too loud. So now back to where I was. I'm just finding I'm just working on my title right now, and I'm going to take these smaller little block letters, and I'm going to make the word playing out of that, and it's above the words in the rain now. And since I had these out, I thought I would go ahead and add the date up here on this little soccer card, I just thought maybe it would use up more of the stickers, and I kind of like the way that they looked up there. So I'm going to put those away. Excuse me. And I'm not going to do a lot of other things to this layout. I felt like it was busy enough as it is, but I like the way it looks, and it doesn't feel like it needs a whole lot more. But I am just going to add a few stickers and embellishments here and there. I really like this star with the soccer ball, and I'm really going to play around with where I want them to go. I believe, yep, I'm going to pop this up with some foam tape just to help it stand out a little bit more. And I'm just going to add a few more stickers and things like that around. I'm also going to use on this layout some of the epoxy soccer stickers that I have. I think those are from Doodlebug. Oh, and by the way, this is Doodlebug Goal Collection, I believe is the name of this collection. It's a couple years old. I'm not exactly sure the year. But I'm just finding the stars, and I thought maybe adding 3 stars around the layout would really help. And then I'm going to add in the soccer balls and possibly a couple enamel dots with them. I thought it was kind of neat because this star sticker here was white, and so this was a perfect layout to use that on, because with me always using white background, sometimes it's hard to use white elements. But it worked because I just put it down here over the green grass, and so now you can really see it. So here I am adding one of these enamel or epoxy, I don't know what they're called, soccer balls to each cluster, and then I'm going to add a black enamel dot to each cluster, and that is pretty much going to be the layout for this time. Again, I got 17 photos on this double page spread, and I love the way it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.